What's going on, YouTube? It is T90 Official, and I have another game, another expert game, this one with a twist. We have TheViper in the yellow, and he's playing as the Koreans. I told some of my viewers in my stream recently, why is it that every single time Koreans is featured in a game, which is my least favorite civ, it goes to YouTube? I don't understand it. Something about the Korean civ just makes it special, and it always makes YouTube. So once again here, I'm casting this with Capture Age. The Capture Age is going to be used for Hidden Cup 2, the 11th through the 14th. If you want to see this live, ask questions live, see what the Hidden Cup 2 event is going to be all about, I will be using this feature. We have Viper here in the yellow to the north of the map, and then to the southeast we have Daniel. Daniel is one of, if not the best American player in the world, and he's been getting a lot of good results recently. This is one of the maps for Hidden Cup 2, and it's called Rooster. Funny enough, now that we can zoom out a little bit, we can look at the map and see if it looks like a rooster. I don't really see it. Someone did say that we need to rename this to Sandy Cheeks because the center area looks like Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. This one, Sandy Cheeks, has something going on with her hair, but whatever. Rooster is a water map, and it's a water map that Viper has always been good at. He's here. And so you typically see players dock here, and whoever wins water gets a huge advantage. You do have the land option if you like to go there. Of course, it can easily be walled up. But anyway, we'll go back to the normal resolution. Again, guys, I'm so pumped for Capture Age, and I'm so pumped for Hidden Cup 2. It couldn't have come at a better time, actually, because my birthday is... Actually, I think my birthday's today, if you're listening to this. If it's the 9th of April... that you're watching this, then my birthday is today. So I guess happy birthday to me. I haven't been able to celebrate or anything. I've just been casting games and trying to prep for this big event. It is easily the... I've never cared about anything more than Hidden Cup 2, I guess. Especially when it comes to creating my Age of Empires content. I put more money, more time, more effort into this than any other event I've ever had. And I hope it pays off. I really hope it pays off. So anyway, it's Koreans for Viper, as I've already said, and then it is Berbers for Daniel. So I think Viper and Daniel were using the Hidden Cup 2 map pack, which you can see at the bottom next to the mini-map, and they randomized this map. So Viper gets Koreans on a water map, and he's building a dock here. Now, still pretty early, and it's fairly standard to build a dock for fishing, but Viper will have something else up his sleeve with Koreans. Viper is one of the players who is playing in the main event of Hidden Cup 2. Of course, he is the best player in the world, so he is favored to do well yet again. We won't know what his username is, so it'll be really fun to try and guess who he is. And he could always choose this map as one of his home maps if he feels like he has a good strategy for it. I doubt he'll pick Koreans, but here he is creating a fishing ship. Pretty standard stuff for both players, guys. I actually favor Koreans more in this matchup than I do Berbers. Berbers, they're a fine civ, but they're typically a land civ. So maybe Daniel would want to go for more land options. I mean, the way this plays out at the high level, you almost need to be going aggressive on water, because if you don't, you're giving your opponent all of this precious fish. And you know me, I like salmon. So what's cool with Capture Age, as I scroll out a little bit, is I can tell you just how much fish is here, how much food is out here. So I'm going to scroll out, and we're at the point now where you can see mainly the middle of the map. I've double-clicked all the deep fish. You can see there's 26 deep fish and just under 6,000 food. This is all in the center. So that's why you have to go for water. Also, deep fish come in pretty quickly. So it's something that you'll want to do or want to go after. Now, this is quite dangerous. Daniel doesn't want to lose his scout HP to Viper's town center. That's no good. And at this point, we should look towards the top right to see if players will be on their way to Feudal Age. Daniel's getting Loom, which implies that he'll probably click up soon. Getting Loom before you go up to the next stage is pretty standard stuff. And I'm curious, actually... Oops, sorry, I keep going to Viper's point of view. I'm curious to see what Daniel's build order is going to be like for this game. Daniel was actually one of the players who played in the qualifier for Hidden Cup 2. So he should be familiar with the builds. And obviously he's very, very good to even be able to play in the same game as the Viper. And he's on his way to Feudal faster. Now, funny enough, Viper has 400 food, but he's not clicking up, guys. He has 3 fishing ships. He stopped there. He has 6 villagers on the deer. Oh boy. So yesterday's YouTube upload was someone playing as Koreans. They went for a fast castle because they don't have a lot besides towers in feudal age. And today's YouTube video has Viper playing as the Koreans, and he's going for a fast castle. So he's not going with that meta game of going for the fast fires and the galleys and the demos. He's trying something different. And it wouldn't surprise me to see him try and make use of the stone. And it wouldn't surprise me to see that unique unit, the turtle ship, which we rarely see. I uploaded a YouTube video between, I think it was Admiral Yi Sun, who is a Korean naval commander. He's one of the heroes in Age of Empires 2. And anyway, I had Admiral Yi Sun on my my thumbnail for the video, and people were all upset because they thought that there was going to be Koreans in that game. So here you go, you get your payback. We might see some Admiral Yi Suns here. Make it up to you guys. Viper's just being annoying, and now he's on his way to feudal age. He attacked that villager briefly, and Daniel's probably thinking, what's going on here? Oops, I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong one. Still getting used to this. Oh God, it's all right. We got this. There we go. We don't want to follow the scout to see exactly what he's doing, what he can see. He doesn't see Viper on either of those golds. So he might be a bit confused. Why is Viper still in the Dark Age? 3 docks for Daniel. Again, this is a standard build order. This is what you want to do. You make the navy to kill the fish, and then you can fish yourself. So Viper's fishing ships are in harm's way. Daniel actually doesn't see him yet. Daniel's so close to seeing the fish. They'll actually come back into his line of sight here in a moment. So the shift from Daniel after he kills the fish, and I'm going to assume he does kill them, is that he needs to start fishing himself. Get some control and fish yourself. Now what he's doing is building an archery range, so he might even be thinking about landing archers or something. And then I want to check Viper's point of view for you guys. You know what? I don't need to go to Viper's point of view to see his resources anymore, like I do with normal Age of Empires 2 casting. It's always here with Capture Age. Viper has 800 food, 200 gold, so he's hoping to go to the next stage. And because he's trying to dock here, Daniel has denied that. I think Viper might be going for something sneaky. He might be going for those Admiral Yi Suns. I mean, let's be honest, you guys are smart people. You probably figured that out already. I had to act like there was some mystery. But no, I mean, Viper's Koreans, he's going fast castle. He's not going for mangonels on a water map, okay? He's going to try the turtle ships, which are extremely tanky, but they're extremely slow and expensive. And meanwhile, over here, and you can see on the right-hand side, Daniel's making some archers, and he would like to hit Viper rather early here. He's even making a transport ship. And Viper does lose his fish. So Viper created just enough fish to get food from it to help him get Castle Age. And that was it. And then he took the deer. And now he's going out to the stone, which he doesn't need for turtle ships, but I believe he needs them for defensive towers. He seems scared. He's thinking about towering there. Actually bails on that idea and will finish his dock. Okay, so here comes the transport. You actually can't see the flag all that easily with Capture Age, depending on the way that the transport is facing. But here comes 2 archers and 1 villager. I mean, that is really not a lot. Now, Viper has some weak vills here, so that is something, and I think Viper could lose a vill. He does lose 1, but 2 villagers and 2 archers is not what I expected. I kind of expected 5 archers. And meanwhile, Viper gets a vill pick. Viper snipes a villager with his scout, being active. And I could show you the HP of the villager and of the scout. Viper's going to lose his scout there. Daniel has a few weak ones out there. Now, Daniel also has tons of fishing ships. So he's getting the food. But is he getting the food fast enough is the question. Because now Viper is making the Admiral Yi Sun Shin. Or Yi Shin Sun. I forget, okay? Sorry, YouTube. He's making 2 of them. 2 turtle ships. And he does not have a lot of gold left. He only has 24 gold. These things are so expensive. But I don't think it's possible for Daniel to kill those things with feudal age units. Even castle age demos can't touch these things. Look at this. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's slow. It's kind of chunky, but it's lovely. That's what my ex-girlfriend said about me. Thanks, Martha. That hurt my feelings. So, Viper's probably going to kill all the fish that Daniel has, unless Daniel gets out of here before the turtle ships show up. Aren't these things majestic beauties? Gonna zoom on out here just to give you a bird's eye view. It's beautiful. Speaking of bird's eye view, I can actually follow a bird here. Hold on a second. I need to show you this. Boom. That's the bird's eye view right there. Hold on. Boom. We got the bird's eye view. The literal bird's eye view, but we don't want the bird's eye view anymore. We want Viper's point of view, because the archers came in. Sorry, that's bad casting, T90 blind. Viper lost 2 villagers on the gold. But it seems like logical thinking here, how he's defending with towers and going for turtle ships. He'll even kill this tower with the turtle ships. Now Daniel's done the smart thing. He's not losing his fish because he's sending them to the back. He's docked here. Daniel still has the lead, in my opinion. Is it a huge lead? No. So it's probably not enough against the Viper, right? But it is a lead. Is still remaining a presence on Viper's side of the Rooster Island. And Viper's trying to build this tower. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. These archers have fletching. I mean, if it happens, Viper's going to lose villagers in the process. 1 villager down for him. We'll make that 2 here in a moment. This is a disaster for Viper. This is such a throw from Viper. So if you see someone go for this strategy and throw away villagers in Hidden Cup 2, Viper confirmed, right? That's so many dead bodies, man. So many dead bodies. He's down, well, only 4 villagers, actually, which is kind of a surprise. There are some weak archers here for Daniel. But it's not pretty, right? He needs the gold now, and I guess he's thinking about going to this one instead. It's funny, when I watch a recorded game, it develops so much slower. But, yeah, Viper will eventually get his gold. It's just the damage has been done, if you ask me. But speaking of damage, wait for this turtle ship to turn around. Boom! That's a lot of damage. Boom! It looks so funny. Hey, here's a question. Where are they getting all the cannonballs from? Aren't they going to run out? Maybe that's why the ship's so slow, because they're all in there. But I feel like they're going to run out. Daniel is trying to loop around with archers. You saw that there a moment ago. He tried to send his archers to the right. And he ran right into that turtle ship, which is now hiding behind the mill. And Viper has transported villagers to build a tower here. Great reaction from Daniel has to be said. He's building a counter tower. He will garrison, and then he will try and use his villagers to batter this tower down. But at what cost? Viper's tower is a guard tower, and Viper has the turtle ships behind. So Viper, with 6 range on his I can't speak, turtle ship, and with a guard tower, he should be able to kill this thing. It's a ridiculous strategy, and it's working for Viper. Who would have thought? He's just 1 vill behind. He doesn't have the fish. But the fish aren't very efficient back here. Daniel has now redocked. There's actually 0 deep fish in this corner. So that's unfortunate for him, because normally there are a few. But the reality is, this is almost impossible for him to win water with these turtle ships. And he's not doing a lot of damage to Viper on land. As I say that, though, he comes close. But no cigar. Just feels to me like Daniel is slowly getting overwhelmed. The Viper now building a tower on the right-hand side and on the left-hand side. Daniel has stone, but... oh, he's making a few cav archers. That's funny. But he doesn't have villagers over here to build defensive towers. And these Korean towers, man, so much range. Currently looking at 11 range on these. And Viper will take so much of the map away from Daniel. For a moment there, Daniel was close to killing the transport ship, which had the villagers inside, but Viper sends the turtle ships over. And the cav archers aren't going to last against 200 HP turtle ships with 50 attack. Yeah, Mangonel, best of luck. But wait, it is 7 range on the Mangonel, actually. But still, it'll take forever, and the point is, Viper's not being damaged at home. He's damaging Daniel. The fact that Daniel has the fishing ships is probably keeping his score above Viper's. But there's not a lot going on, and I think Daniel's going to have to give this game up soon. And what can he do? I think he needs to try and build a castle. That's my thought. Maybe save up, build a castle, build it on the left-hand side to kill the towers. And then who knows, right? But certainly a castle needs to be on the agenda. But his whole eco is right here. It is not pretty. And Viper is going to try and finish this tower now. Frickin' turtle ships, man. And I can appreciate the fact that Daniel's gone for a speedy unit to try and chase down Viper's units and stop him from doing this. And I can appreciate the fact he's building a castle now, but the castle's not going to change the situation. Daniel calls the GG, realizing he doesn't have eco. Viper, he didn't really have the best eco either. But if that's the case, Viper has full water control, Viper has full map control, and Viper wins the game with the Admiral Yi Sun Shins. He wins the game with the Korean turtle ships. That is the first time I have seen turtle ships used in competitive play probably this year, and it is the first time that I have seen it on this map ever. And this map has been around a long, long time. So in Hidden Cup number 2, players will get to choose home maps. Players will get to choose their civs, and I highly doubt we will ever see anyone pick Koreans. However, if someone picks Koreans for this Rooster map, it might be Viper. It might be Viper. I saw Viper play this, and as a joke immediately after, I messaged the guy and I said, hey Viper, just so you know, Koreans are banned in Hidden Cup 2. It was as a joke. And Viper said, no. I read the rules, T90. Koreans are not banned. So, I guess he called my bluff there. Amazing game, funny strategy, way to hang in there, Daniel, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. The first time I used Capture Age for you guys to cast on YouTube, I didn't show you the achievements. So I apologize for that. I'm actually going to do that right now. It's a little bit different because I decided to not have Capture Age develop an achievement screen. I figured I already had this set up for the normal achievements. No need to make them work 20 hours to get achievements up when we have this. 22 kills for Viper, 12 units lost. And he won a game where he had less food, less wood, less gold, and only more stone. I hate to say it, but power of Koreans. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.